What is driving you, well, I guess besides the obvious, what is driving you to make that decision, walk down, to get into that office and to say, I want to be a part of this?
I felt something inside of me immediately, and having witnessed what had just happened, and that this was kind of a milestone. It was a watershed, if you will, that things had changed, that the world had changed very, very suddenly, and that everything that we had been doing was going to be accelerated, was going to change, and that resources would be directed from within CIA and all over the U.S. government now, because we were at war, and that was clear to me, and so I just sort of felt that, and I did something, I guess, that was a little bit against the rules in a way, that normally you would go to your boss and say, I'm going to do this. I didn't bother to do that. I just, as I said, walked down and walked through various corridors into this other building, the new headquarters building it was called, which is where the counterterrorist center was located. And it just seemed to me that everything was different, and that people that had, 15, 20 years experience, and I think at that time, I guess I had, maybe 16 or 17 years experience at CIA, but, sort of veterans in that line of work would be called upon to sort of step up. And I just sort of felt like I wanted to respond in that way. And I had, although I do not have a military background, in the other deployments I've been involved with that you mentioned, in Bosnia and Kosovo during the ethnic cleansing there, and in Haiti and various other conflict areas, I worked extremely closely with the United States military and allied militaries, and I felt that experience would be useful in Afghanistan.